of Fire begins when Rarity and Spike are looking for drawers for Rarity's boutique, but then Spike was starting to glow. The only reason why he's glowing is because he needs to go to the dragon's lair to meet the Lord. The Dragon Lord won't be able to be Lord anymore because his time is up, which means that the Gauntlet of Fire is an hospital course for all the dragons in the Equestria to compete to become the next Dragon Lord. And it completely gives the disadvantage of Spike because he's too small to go against anyone. This is also the first time we get to see Amber in the show. And in my opinion, Amber being the serious dragon and doing it alone, I really kind of like her development. But in Triple Threat, I'm not going to review that episode this month. Maybe next month. I'm sorry, but this is just a very difficult way to review so many episodes I haven't got to yet. But anyways, however, the bad news is that if Spike doesn't compete, there will be a lot of trouble in Equestria due to the new war of the Dragon Lair. And which means that Spike is going to enter. Oh boy, bad luck is going to happen for Spike, as usual. Rarity and Twilight decide to stay to cheer him on, even though that Spike will have a disadvantage at the Gauntlet of Fire. Now, during most of the course, Spike is helping the other dragons, which is actually a really friendly way to help out anyone. Now, the person that he saved was Amber. She wants to win this by herself and she doesn't need any friends to help her on. So which means that she's completely solo through the entire gauntlet. But when the competition gets really rougher, they decide to work together. Spike wins the Gauntlet of Fire by winning the scepter, but he gives it to Amber because she deserves it. All because Spike was just trying to protect the ponies in Ponyville. Yeah, the development of Spike and the dragons has starting to improve more and more, especially in Triple Threat. But I'll get to that later. Next year, that is. Amber is the new Dragon Lord of all the land, and the episode ends with one of the most hateable characters get embarrassed and get his comeuppance. Very great ending indeed. Gauntlet of Fire, the course itself, is a very unique course for the other dragons to compete against each other to become the next Dragon Lord by winning the scepter. And when Spike completely gives the scepter to Amber, it's a way to show Amber the friendship of what Spike is doing in this episode, since he only cares about the ponies and not becoming the Lord of the Dragon Lair. So to be quite honest, the new relationship between Amber and Spike, a really great idea. As for Amber, of course she's a very unique character since she really wants to do this all by herself. And keep in mind, this is the first episode. When I get into more episodes involving her, specifically Triple Threat, it will probably be a time where I really think that she just tries her hard to know what friendship is about. Considering that this is the only time where she learned something about friendship. And during the majority of the file in this, she's just trying to complete her goal by herself, being independent with no one to help. If it wasn't for the other dragons being so selfish and so aggressive, specifically the hateable ones, maybe none of this would have never happened. But again, we've seen these characters before, so it really makes sense onto why they're heating up the competition with the teamwork they've been doing. Gauntlet of Fire is a very great episode involving Spike. It's not as good as the times where there was a changeling, which came out weeks or months after this episode, but it's still a very entertaining episode to watch. This episode gets an 8 out of 10.